Okay. Just make sure everything's stored away nicely. Nothing in here that we're going to want at any point. No. Okay. You know what? I'm going to go back to this weapons trader and see if he's got a suppressor again. If he does, I'm just going to preemptively buy one, because we are going to find some more ammunition. Don't know why I moved that there. And, I mean, I've got 1,600. I could do it. I'm gonna do it. That doesn't look like it added a suppressor. It looks like it added some sort of muzzle brake to it. But okay, that looks like it's got a suppressor on. So at least, you know what? Maybe we need to. Well, actually, we'll eat some of these MREs, because I don't really want to eat another one. I'll just eat the rice. Drink a bottle of water. You know, we're going to drop it there. Littering, because we are adventurous. Ooh. Okay. We're going for that military drop is what we're doing. Watch it have a suppressor in now. I spend the money. You know, stop being so frugal. Splash the cash a little bit. And we go to this military drop, and it's going to have a suppressor in. Mark my words. Mark my words. Also, should we just get ourselves back up to full health here, shall we? Just in case. Where? Should I be able to see this now? Yeah, okay, I can see it. There's a couple of you little miscreants. That took a lot of swings. Oh, probably because I was out of stamina. Okay. I thought I'd hit him enough to be dead. I was gravely mistaken. Well, not gravely, just sort of mistaken. Okay, come on, you little dead shambler. Right. Shower me with guns and bullets. She ain't great, but she ain't terrible. Well, I got a little bit of night vision there. And a 5-foot. Okay, well that's actually a lot better than I thought. Nothing in the weapons case, but it's just. Has that got a battery in there? It does. Okay. I mean, you know what? That's not actually terrible, is it? Is it? Not. We should count our blessings. Maybe. That it didn't have a suppressor in it, because that would have irked me slightly. But could have been a bit better, you know? Could have been a little bit better. But we gotta be grateful. Always gotta be grateful, because I seem to have the look of these kind of games where, you know, you start to be a little ungrateful, and then, you know, things go from bad to worse, and it just rains hell and high fury on you. So, we're really grateful for what we got there. Thank you, Lord Gaben. Even though, I mean, I don't actually know who developed this. I believe it's a single person, so I should probably learn their name and praise them instead of Lord Gaben, because, you know, Oh, well, that can stick it on a shotgun. Where's the damage drop off of that? Damage fall off range minus 30%. Okay. Oh, it's a fall off range. So does that just mean it has less range as opposed to it does less damage? I don't know. But yeah, like I was saying, we should learn the developer's name and praise him instead of the mighty Lord Gaben. I mean, we are playing it on Steam, so I'm sure Gaben probably has some sort of influence. He's RNG Jesus, you know. Some more construction supplies. Let's stick them in there. No, we can't stick the batteries in there. Okay. Is there anything else we can actually... No. Ammo crate? Give me some 5.56, please. Well, aren't I a lucky devil? You know what? Yeah, we will stick all of this into the gun case, because at least then frees up a bit more space for other tat. Why does that sound like a truck? Is it a plane? I'm assuming that's a plane. Yeah, that is a plane, isn't it? Are we abandoned camps? Okay. Oh, scavenger safe zone as well. Why is... Oh, there it is. See, now they look like jet engines, but they sound like a truck. It doesn't sound like... maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe there are prop planes that sound like... Is it coming back around? He's dropped... what is that? That's a food drop in the middle of the river. So that's going to be fun to go and get. So much fun that I think I'm probably not going to. Well, I suppose it depends how desperate I am, but at the moment, food supplies looking pretty good. Everything's looking pretty good. You know, zombies queuing up to get hacked to pieces. How much? Okay, I've got 70%. That's fine. You know what? We will take that crowbar. I was going to say 70% is looking pretty good, but I feel like it's gone down quite a bit, which is understandable. You know, we're using it a reasonable amount. Yeah, get away from me, you creepy so-and-so. Come on, then. Come on. Let's have you. Some more raggedy bandages. Just what we need. Okay. Well, that was just woeful loot. Will the gas pumps be a little bit more fruitful? Yeah. I don't really think I need that many gas cans at this sort of point. How close am I going to get? Okay. He was deaf. We'll take that. I wonder if we're going to come across a vehicle on our... I think that's realistically our next goal. What the ever-living fuck was that? I did not appreciate that noise whatsoever. Ooh, nice. Little pistole. Oh, right, them. That are munching down on... What are they do? I'm not going to ask any questions. Don't need to know. God. Ooh, that was a decent amount of meat. Stick that in the lunchbox. Stick all that raw meat in with all the rest of our food. That's definitely hygienic. Is there actually anything in there? It's worth trying to hack through all these zombies for? I don't think there is. Maybe there is. Oh my god. Come on, Sonny. Oh, undead shambler. You are a shambles. Yeah, maybe. Well, you know, we've killed half of them already, so we might as well go. Jesus, why does that sound so close? I'm miles away, and it sounds like I'm right next to my ear. This axe is actually incredible. And yay, finally we got some lockpicks as well. Oh, might be an idea to go back. Ooh, tool cabinet. Okay. Might be an idea to go back to that apartment building then and loot that. Ooh, yeah. Not very stealthy, you know. You're quite heavy-footed. If you weren't so heavy-footed, you'd probably be even more terrifying than you already are. So far, not the greatest loot from this building. But yeah, maybe it'd be worth going back and checking out that gun cabinet that was in that apartment building there. Although no, that required bolt cutters, didn't it? Which I still don't have. I think there was like a safe in there, but I think it's really quite worth going all that way. Okay, well at least we can stick it in there. A construction light, nice. I mean, a fireman's axe was... you know what, loot is loot. I would have preferred some more 5.56 ammo. But I'll take what I can get, you know? We're early days here, guys. Early days. You know what, let's just see if we can beeline straight for this thing here. There's got to be some... looks like it's got a factory attached to it. What's this? 64%? Yeah, we don't have any weapon repair kits either, so... You were definitely following me though, weren't you? Oh, hello, sir. I'm like a Viking raider. I've come to hack you to death with my axe. Probably quite a terrifying Viking raider, really. Well, I mean, like, I imagine for those English priests, they were terrifying whether they'd be wearing a gas mask or not. Or monks, I think they were. I don't know whether... I obviously don't really know the difference between a monk and a priest. I'm assuming there is one. also take the crowbar, why not? Come on then. Hacking slash time. Ooh. See, it looks like they should be able to get a hit in, but they never actually quite manage it. Let's just maybe free up some space. Okay. Oh, a battery for the light there. I mean, is there really much point in me carrying around cans? There's not really much point in me carrying around an empty bottle anyway. Let's stick that in there. Okay. Can the head go in? No. I mean, I suppose you got to draw the line somewhere, haven't you? Having raw meat, that's fine, but having the actual head of the carcass, let's maybe not stick that with the rest of the food. I already got a sledgehammer, so it takes up an awful lot of space, so I'm just going to leave that one. A hockey mask. Well, that could be pretty cool. Looks like, was it the game Army of Two? That was a great game. Back in the oldie days. Ooh. Shall we stick a backpack in a backpack? I think we'll give it a go. I mean, I've already got a can opener, but we'll take another one. Why not? It's all things you can sell at the end of the day. Bit of money. Stick that in the old grenade slot, a little Molotov cocktail. And just fantastic, an empty loot crate. Nothing up here. Okay. Fabulous. Ooh. I'm not surprised you can't run very fast with your trousers by your ankles, mate. Pull your gosh darn trousers up. Okay, yeah, you were lurking in there, weren't you? A bit of 9mm. Have a little look. Make sure I'm not going to get absolutely ganked. Again, we've got another axe, so not really too fussed about trying to keep that one. Yeah, run away. Has that attracted more? It probably will have done. Ow. Oh, 69. Okay, nice. But also not nice. Let's just... There we go. I'm now pretty much back up to full health. Okay. Ooh. Can't forget to loot the trash bags. What the... Wow, isn't that very fashionable? Nice. Keep me nice and warm. Let's see. With me journal. Well, we are in summer, so I'm assuming there is get some health regen. We'll go for this just so we can actually lockpick some stuff. Ooh, she coming down heavy. Very heavy. But we shall roam these streets. Do I have another sleeping bag? Did I feel like I sold that, didn't I? 'Cause yeah, I was going to say, if we get another sleeping bag, we can sort of go on the road a bit. And sleep away the nights, because ideally I want to find myself a vehicle of some description to be able to basically traverse around and get sort of to newer areas a bit quicker. Because at the moment we're sort of limited to the area that we're currently in, purely because it gets... Although we've got night vision now, and we've got a few batteries, so we might be able to wander a little bit further. Because otherwise it's just pitch black and... Well, I can't see anything, so... I know you can't. I'm sure I could fiddle around with the brightness settings and stuff, but... You know, it's part of the ambiance. Wow. Who's putting their ashtray into a supply crate? Come on, guys, own up. How am I gonna... Oh, no, I've got a bunch of other melee weapons in my weapon crate. In fact, that's the only thing I've got in my weapon crate is melee weapons. Oh, this place isn't great. Right, you know, it's not doing me. Okay. Some work boots. And some spark plugs. Oh my god! Okay. Let's just unload. Can I unload the ammo in here? No, it's not gonna let me. I'm gonna have to do that. When it's actually in my inventory, aren't I? Well, that was terrifying. Gave me a nice little heart attack. Oh, we'll stick these in here so we can have the... But yeah, now I've got a sleeping bag as well, which is good. So we can sleep away the night. Is this gonna... Okay, we stick that in there then. I don't really want another crowbar. I'm pretty sure I can maybe fit one into the weapons crate, but honestly, what would be the point, really? Oh, nice. Some more ammunition. Another makeshift muffler. Stick it on the pistol, why not? that is comical. Right. I suppose we've already got another pen, so why not? I want to see what that actually... Okay, yeah, that's brilliant. That's fantastic. Wait, did I not? I could have sworn I searched this. Obviously not. Yeah, okay, well, that's weird. I was on a certain search. I don't know whether it's because that guy scared me and then I just ran away. Yeah, well, we'll take another toolbox. Why not? I don't think we'll... I mean, I don't think we're close to even filling... Okay, we are kind of close to sort of filling that one. Should we test out these? Okay, I mean, Oh my god, that didn't explode? Huh. Okay. I'll take it. Not gonna complain. What's the durability on there? Okay, that did not take it long. But I mean, it does what it says on the tin. Quite literally get it because it's a tin. Pun intended. Maybe I shouldn't be wasting both the ammo and also the durability of that, but at the moment it's got more durability than my axe, but probably not for long. I think after this next shot we should probably... Oh no, it's still got a little bit more. What have we got here? Is this like a little abandoned camp? I believe it is. Oh. Well, we'll stick that one. Actually, no. What we'll do is we'll use this one till it breaks. And then we'll use the other one. Okay, good. And we've got another Molotov cocktail as well. Fantabulous. See, now I could have sworn I saw a little crawly bugger around here. So I have the feeling I'm going to get snuck up on. Well, yeah, you know what, we'll be able to... Yeah, I see you behind that tree. Oh, trail shoes. Hunting boots. I don't know. I guess we can... Oh, black puffy coat. Nice. We'll get some hunting boots. Why not? I also want to kind of just test out. Yeah. Yeah, it's decent. It is decent. For a makeshift one anyway, you know? Alright, if I drink this... I'll wait a little bit. But I'm pretty sure if I drink this water, I'm going to drop the container. It should be a bit annoying. Alright, the sun is going down, so would it have been a better idea for me to perch myself up at that camp there that I just was at, or am I going to be... What have we got here actually? A little house in the woods? Clear this out. Should have a nice little place to... Oh my god, what happened to all my stamina? Should be hopefully a safe enough place to plop a sleeping bag and... I'm not overly confident. Is that going to be a terrible idea? Can I get past this? Are they going to be able to get past this? I don't think they can. So we shall sleep. Sleep the night away. Pick it up. And then we can just move the chair. Genius. Absolutely ingenious. Undead shamblers. Oh, shamblers, eh? Some more ammunition, that'd be good. I mean, it's not for anything that I've currently got, I don't think. Show attachments. Let's just... Can I also stick that? No, I'm not going to be able to... Well, Oh, do I not even have enough space? Well, I mean, that shirt's obviously got to go, hasn't it? You know, you can't have a shirt like that. I mean, saying that, I've got fucking post-it notes and ashtrays taking up just as much space, but we shall not question it. What is this place? Oh, you are friendly scavengers. What is this place? Where have I reached? Oh, scavenger's safe zone. Do you guys have a vendor in here? Oh, nice little Humvee. Oh, you do. Oh, settlement officer, what are you? You got that much? No, I do not. I'm busy at the moment. Okay, so I can come and buy some intel off you. Huh. Interesting. No space to receive currency, of course. Of course. Well, let's just... I don't know. Slip a scarf into there. And then the currency doesn't even go in the empty slot. It just goes into my wallet. Are you going to have enough to buy all this tat? I hope so. Because I really don't want to have to carry it all around with me. Well, oh, yeah, okay, you're not really going to have enough, are you? Well, I guess that's all I can sell you, buddy. Unless I buy something from you, I guess. Ooh. That's pretty steep, though, for a pair of bolt cutters. See, I don't... this is why I don't like buying things from the traders. Because, like, $225... Although saying that, if I'm not buying anything from the traders, what am I doing with the money? I'm buying intel from the settlement officer, that's what I'm doing. You can keep your bolt cutter supply trade, and I shall find my own. But that's at least freed up some inventory space. Not an awful lot, but some's better than none, I suppose. Is there anything here that I can stick on one of these guns? I think so, no. You look like you've seen better days, buddy. You look like you've seen better days. Although in this world, haven't we all? Is that... That is a tractor. That is not anything that's going to be useful for me. I don't really want dirty water. Oh. That'll do for now, I think. Yeah, I am not going into there. That is not going to happen. What do you want, you shambler? You want to give me some dirty water? Okay. I've already said no thank you. I do not wish to have your contaminated water. Right, okay, so there's a tractor that I'm never going to be able to drive. There's a lot of other undead. 50% it's on. Okay, I mean, it's not great, not terrible. 3.5 Ronken.
What does the decimeter say? 3.6 Rontgen, but that's as high as the meter.
3.6. Not great or terrible.
little bit, I think, rather than run. Okay, gentlemen, please follow me into the bushes. I shall cut you up into pieces. Okay. Nothing of any use. Okay. I mean, there's got to be a car somewhere along this road. Come on now. Please, I beg of thee, give me an automobile so I can get out of this rain. More dirty water, honestly. No, nothing. Oh my god! You buddy came in from the side there. You just oh. There's still the little chocolate starfish puckering there, you know? Blinking away. If you understand that reference, you know. Well, those that know, know. Those that don't, I probably wouldn't Google it. Okay. Oh. Got a little follower. Hello. Accompanying me on my morning jog. I don't even think it's morning anymore, it's probably afternoon. Let's check the time, actually. Oh, it is still morning. Nice. This guy looks like he could do with a bit of a shotgun. What the? Okay. Well, I was not expecting that. Where did it even land? I could have sworn I saw it out there. Hello. Well, yeah, no wonder you don't have anything in your pockets. You just went into the stratosphere. Do we go into the church? There might be some. I see your little eyes behind that car, buddy. Well, now we're on to empty bottles of water. I don't know which is worse. Search trash bag. Hey. Water purification tablets. So now we can actually have your dirty bottles of water and purify them ourselves. Is this a nice little burnt out car here? Get ourselves some scrap metal, why not? We are far from home though. Let's see. Stick that scrap metal into the toolbox. Into the metal bit. Whereabouts are we actually? I don't know. Oh. What the what? Okay. Not sure what happened there, why they were all going over to the tree. But wait a bit, they all met the same fate anyway. What are those wolves doing? This is a family-friendly channel. We don't need to be seeing that. Oh, come on now. Where is a vehicle? How much further am I going to go here? I just... Right, I'm going to walk to about here, and if I don't find a car, we're going to start to head on back. We'll just go as the crow flies instead of following roads and stuff. Although, maybe we could do... If we're there, doing a big old loop, that's going to take forever. But it will increase our chances of finding a vehicle. Which is the... Oh my goodness. Oh, some more lockpicks. Oh, some more lockpicks. Ooh, piece of candy. I would like to be able to hack this car up for salvage, please. Remove yourself from the vicinity. Okay, nice bit of salvage. What's down that road, I wonder? We can check. A house, I guess? Right, okay. I probably shouldn't be running this much, considering how many zombies are actually around. I'm going to have to do a lot of hacking, I feel, unless... Oh! Well. He was not supposed to survive that first shot. You know what, we'll hack you. Okay, we're coming in little droves. Manageable chunks. Ow, my... Okay. Well, let's just patch ourselves up a little bit there. Okay, mister. Thank you. Please leave me alone. No. No, no thank you. No thank you. I said no! And splint. And that's it. Little flashing light up there. Probably don't want to go anywhere near that, if I'm honest. He's stuck on a log. Oh, okay. Well, there's a few more people than I wanted. Oh, okay. I didn't switch. Please switch. Okay, bandage, please. Whew. Okay. We'll get back up to full health there. That was, that was a little touch and go there. A bit close, a bit too close for my liking. Oh, they all look delightfully radiated, which... Oh, these logs, man. These logs in the grass. Nearly got me killed. Okay. Was that attracted any noise? No. Right, yeah. So, one or two at a time, that's fine. Any more than two, and they will hit you through them. So, we just need to be very conscious of that. my crowbar? How much of my axe has got 36 health? Oh, goodness, they seem to have taken a bit more of a beating than any of the other ones. I don't know whether I'm just doing less damage or whether they're just a bit tankier. Okay. Stick some more raw meat in there. Into my lunchbox. Okay. Right, where? Okay, I'm nearly to here where I said if I don't find a car, I'm going to just beeline it back. But looking at that hill, that might be a bit more difficult than I anticipated. Okay. Oh, you dear. It's just, I'm sure it's a noise that they make, but does it have to be? Okay, come on now. Come on now. Ooh. Right. Oh, so it's a fire station. Not a house. Right, well... Oh, I'm in for a penny, in for a pound. I'm not going to loot there, just because... Look here, son. Pull your trousers up. Ow! Ow, okay, fine. Keep them down. Keep them down. Ooh! Ow. Right, they're getting a few more hits in there, which is totally not concerning. Right. I don't know if that means I'm just getting worse or they're getting better. Oh my god, I didn't realise there were that many in the friggin' woods. What are you dropping? Are you dropping a vehicle? Maybe a Humvee or... That'd be nice. You could do it close to me. Okay. I mean, come on, there's got to be a car here somewhere, please. Please. Is that one there? I can't really tell. You'd have thought, you know, that looks like a bit of a supermarket, so you'd have thought there'd be at least one person's car. That was still drivable. I'll take anything at this point. You know, even a Renault. Okay, am I going to be able to... I'm not going to be able to do this. Not without... Well, not uninterrupted, I should say. Does not look like there are any cars here either, which is a little... Oh, there wasn't... Why didn't that just go straight in there? Yeah, no car. Fantastic. I shall take my anger out on you, this undead shambler. Well, I feel like I may have just assumed that shambler's gender. They're just shamblers. I don't think they really have... What's going to be down that road then? primary infestation. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that alone. What is that? Is that? That looks like it's a car there, doesn't it? It is. Praise be Jeebus. Give me that vehicle. Okay, I don't want to be running. There's still a couple of zombies to kill. Gotta remember that. Oh. And it's not a Renault. Yeah. How damaged are we? pretty fucking damaged, okay. Oh, but we've got 2 repair kits on us, so that's great. That's great. There you go. We'll get it up to full, because I am bound to hit some zombies on the roads. It's just a given. I'll try and avoid them to the best of my ability, but that should give you a hint, I suppose, towards my overall ability. You know what, that amount of fuel will do. Although, I've got a load of fuel cans. Have another one, why not? Okay, right, we're filled to the gills. What kind of speed can this 4x4 get up to? Why does this look like a... you see what I mean? I don't even think... to be fair, I don't really do very well in actually trying to avoid him. But, right, well, now we've got a vehicle, we can start to look for a better place to stay. Do I want to be going down this road? I do, yeah. I can go base hunting, you know. I think picking out a building is probably going to be the best idea, and just sort of commandeering that building, turn it into a base. Doesn't want to be too big. Wants to be somewhat manageable. Please don't run out. If you're going to run out on the road, mate, don't just stop in the middle of it. Like, I'd say something like that, but I feel like that'd be very easy. Well, I mean, that's a maybe. We'll put that one down as a maybe. But I think the first port of call will be to head back to the safe zone, sell all of the loot that we've got. I see you hear those wolves from a mile away. And yeah, like a place like here as well, there's just a bit too much, like the cars just get in the way a bit. I don't think you can move them. If you can, let me know how. Because it'd be good to get rid of, like, those cars off the road, this bus, you know, that sort of stuff. That apartment building, way too big. Way too many floors, way too big. Maybe another one of the houses just sort of across the way, but we'll do a little drive around. Or what we might do is we might save that we shall see. Okay. Let us sell our tat to you, please, fine sir. Take it all. My toilet paper, fire extinguisher, cigarettes. There's that weird sound again. It took the baseball bats and some crowbars. I'm going to keep one crowbar, because I believe that might be able to mine rock. I may be wrong. I'm willing to find out. Nothing in that toolbox. What a noise. Unload the ammo. That's 100, so he can just about take all of that tat. That deer needs to go. Show attachments. Okay, yeah, good. We got rid of the magazine. Out of that. And we want to keep that because our axe is nearly... Is there? Okay, there is a considerable price difference in. Which makes sense, really, doesn't it? Is there anything else that we really want to sell? God, what an actual noise. Okay, so we have a crafting workbench, so we want some logs. Do we have the... Okay, we're going to need some nails. We've got the scrap to make them, so while we're here, we shall make some more nails. And then we can cut down some trees, and then... Do we have... We still do have enough scrap for that. Okay. But let's cut down some trees. There we go. How much wood is that? 22. I think that was enough. 6, and that'll be some more for that. We're moving out, so let's just see. Yeah, we can merge all of this into one anyway. That's fine. We can take that. Oh, we can take a lot of the stuff. Take another one of them. Stick that in the toolbox. Stick that in there. Stick that in the toolbox. And then we will sleep conveniently.
What does the decimeter say? 3.6 Rontgen, but that's as high as the meter.
3.6. Not great, not terrible.